So this is how it looked on the inside. Alrighty, see you later. No trade today. I give up. I don't want to do this anymore. I quit. Nah, not really. Hello everyone. Ra Saint here, Legacy Futures Trading Group for VanLife Day Traders. Today is Thursday, August 7th, 2025, and this is what I've been up to. I said, well, I'm gonna clean Lagadita. I never raised the top, so I'm like, you know what? Let me raise the top and see what's up there, and let's make that space nice. So, you don't know what I got into. So at the end of the trading video, okay, I'm gonna show you a close-up of what's going on in here, and in the next few days, how are we going to make something happen. All right, so today I haven't taken any trade, and I explain why. We're looking at the NASDAQ. No, it's not quite setups. We had high impact news. I mean, it's a really interesting video. Let me know in the comments. And okay, there are two endings to it. The first ending, okay, was a trade that I took, but don't leave yet, because then there's another part after that, okay? And so you can see the results of the analysis that I made throughout the video. I think it was awesome. Enjoy it. Alrighty, 8:20 in the morning. NASDAQ futures September 2025 contract. Right, why the NASDAQ? Well, I want to share a few things with you, okay? And like what I look for when I sit down to look at the charts. And one thing today, I don't know why I am not looking to trade. Okay, why? I've been, I trade at all odd hours, and today I am not feeling it. Trading is very emotional, and today for some reason I look at the charts at 2 in the morning. I looked at 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning. I mean, I've been sleeping between those hours, but for some reason it's like I don't feel it. I don't feel the market today without even looking at the charts. So when you don't have it, you don't have it. So today, more than probably, I am not going to trade until later in the day. I might see a setup, and I might feel comfortable taking a trade. But right now, I cannot explain. It's just how it is. Every time I trade, and I feel like this, I lose. I lose money, even if the setup was correct. So it's kind of the universe telling you, hey, not today. So let's see what happens. But right now, anyway, the NASDAQ. Why I am showing you the NASDAQ? Because first thing we need to look. Well, you know my legacy futures trading steps, okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. And yeah, I talk about those all the time in my videos. But before step number 1, step number 2, well, before step number 2 is step number 1. But before step number 1, there are things that I do, okay, before even considering start looking at the charts. And the first one, I was just mentioning it. How do I feel today? Okay, that depends. Usually I feel great. I pray in the morning. Thank you, Lord. I have some light breakfast, usually juice, veggie juice. So, and then sometimes I take a bath. I wash my. Anyway, the morning routine. Okay, how do I feel today? Okay, I feel ready to sit down. Number 2. What was number 2? Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry. Anyway, but what the one I thought I had 3 steps. But anyway, number 2. Let's. Oh, I guess I'm gonna miss one. Oh, this could. You know what? Let's go straight to the chase. I wasn't gonna talk about this, but since I don't feel it, I wanted to say that. Like, well, if you don't feel, yeah, I remembered. I'm sorry. And my producer would say, "Why don't you start the video again? You're stuttering too much." No, well, we're live, so number 2. Don't be in a hurry. Okay? If you don't have time to sit down and be patient, do not trade. Okay? I tell you this because I have done it many times. Oh, I have an appointment, or I have to go to work, and I can get out in 10, 15, 30 minutes and be done. I do not recommend you doing that if you're in a hurry, because sometimes trade takes longer than we expect. Alright? That depends on your trading style as well. But if I need to be somewhere and I don't have at least 2 hours to sit down in the computer, I'm not saying I haven't done it many times, where I'm getting ready to go to an appointment and I just see the chart and I say like, hey, I have 5 minutes and I'm gonna grab a few points here right now. Yes, that happens, but that's really stressful, okay? Because if you have 5 minutes to take a small trade and then you lose, then you have to make it up and blah blah blah. It could snowball into a big problem. So if you're in a hurry, don't trade. And step number 3, which was the most important, okay, would be like a primary. News, especially high impact news. High impact news. All right. What do we mean by this? But I use Forex Factory. There are many pages that have financial use, but I've always used Forex Factory. And we have here, okay, the news, latest stories, whatever, blah blah, the major currency pairs. And here today, August 7th, we have all the financial news from all over the world, from the stock exchanges around the world. We have Japan, the Europe, German, British pound, okay? German, British pound, we have, and of course, the currency value affects the markets. So at 8:30, in about 3 minutes, we're gonna have here unemployment claims, red. That's high impact news. Okay, in 2 minutes, here we have it. Now, depending on what the news is, the results, okay, the market is gonna be affected, and that's what we're gonna we should see here. Okay, and let's go. Where's my chart here? Okay. All right. So here we are. We already know there's high impact news at 8:30. It's 8:28. 1 minute and a half left. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm in simulation. I don't wanna. So I am not trading. I already told you that. So we have here a big target zone with a resistance level. That's good. We have here a small target zone, and we have here a big support zone. So market is between, well, this was a resistance zone, right? But then market broke that, so now it's a support zone. I don't want to, 30 seconds. So we might see a push to that zone, a retest of the support, and a continuation. It should be a really big swing. Usually they are. So I am not taking any chances. Do not trade high impact news. Let's see what happens here. In 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. Let's see what happens. 15-minute chart. So I'm gonna.
Order submitted.
If they retest that support zone, and this is simulation. Let me be this clear so people don't simulation. Okay. So they are. Let's see. We have here high to low. How do you see? We have a target here. We have a support here, and we have a small resistance here. Okay. Oh, they already took the low. Okay. Remove. So, surprisingly, market's not moving that much after the high impact news. The explanation I could think of, and of course everything I say here is my opinion and my opinion only, is we have both a potential move to the upside, and we have a potential move to the downside. Which one I am going to pick? Well, you already know because I already put my simulation floating order. Okay, I wouldn't trade this right now first because trading high impact news is it could be quite risky. Okay, and I am not feeling it, but I would love to see the market hitting this target support zone and then pushing to the upside. We have a minor entry level, sorry, and a big target zone. So it's highly probable that they could be pushing towards that, but right now I wouldn't risk it because there's this big zone here that they might retest. I only take high probability trades, and this is not one of them. Okay, not even for simulation purposes. So I am going to cancel this order.
Order canceled.
And I'm gonna stay here. I'm going out to make run a few errands, keep working with Lagadita. So let's see. If I see something, I'll be back, and who knows? Maybe I feel it and I don't trade in sim. But let's see. Okay. For now, nothing to do. So still almost, well, more than almost 50 minutes and nothing. Market is not moving anywhere. Okay, they reached this resistance zone, but I there's, I mean, this is, I'm like, what's going on? Something's fishy is going on, I'm telling you. Okay? I don't like it at all. Well, I really don't. But the only impact that's gonna have is that I'm not trading. But it's like, what's going on? I mean, by this, after 50 minutes after unemployment claims, market usually moves quite a bit, and it hasn't done anything. So I said, well, let me look then at the oil market, and the oil market is exactly, well, not exactly, but it's pretty much very inconsistent as well. Check this out. We have a major entry level, we have a minor entry level. Give me a second. Okay, now we have here, okay, market did a huge move to the downside at the London. They reached that major entry level and they did a big bounce back. They took the high, boom, and then they came back again down. Now we have two possibilities. We have a potential buy setup. Actually, no, here, okay, potential buy, and let me move this. We also have a potential sell. We have a major entry level. We have this minor entry level. I would be more, if I had to choose right now, and I am not going to, okay? If I had to choose right now, okay, you need to say right now, I'm going to buy or sell. I would go with the sell, okay? Based on the analysis that I make. Of course, let me make this clear because sometimes people don't hear what they hear what they want to hear. This is not financial advice, okay? And I am not saying I am looking for a sell setup. I am looking right now for nothing because there is nothing that I can see in the market per my legacy futures trading strategy, of course, that I would confidential. I would say, hey, you know what? I am confident that a setup, either buy or sell, is highly probable. Right now, that probability, there is no probability. I mean, I would guess 50-50 chance. Of course, market could go up, market could go down. Those are terrible odds. So, yeah, here, market's not doing anything. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, check this out. I was gonna show you something. Okay. We have usually doesn't I mean market hasn't even opened yet, but we're gonna have here at 4. What are you doing? At 4 in the afternoon Eastern Standard Time, Mr. President Trump speaks. Every time Mr. President Trump opens his mouth, market reacts aggressively. I don't know what's going to happen throughout the US session, but this is something to consider. Okay? Really, I would put this in not in red, in purple. Okay? Really important, okay, to have that in mind today. Perhaps that's why market aren't moving right now. Who knows? And also, this is something interesting, okay? And some people ask me why market opens at 6 in the afternoon. Well, at 6 in the afternoon, you're probably heading home, but in Australia, they're beginning their day, and they have their stock exchange, and they exchange oil and commodities and index futures. Okay, everything that has a futures contract, they are trading, as well as in Japan. Okay, while you're sleeping, they're working, and then in London right now, it's overlapping. Well, we're in the pre-market session in New York, so this is why it's a 24-hour market, 23-hour market. Okay, and of course this is the forex, but it's the same thing. All right, so let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later. You have a great one. Ka-ching. So almost 1 hour of nothingness. Okay, this is the candlestick of the high impact news, and market hasn't done anything except test and retest this resistance zone. Now we are a few seconds away of the opening bell, and let's see if market pushes and then keeps going to the upside, or if they just keep on going towards that target zone. Market open. Sorry. Okay, let's see the retest.
Order submitted.
Okay, go. I would love if they take this low and then push. They are holding. Everybody excited for that buy. Come on. Take it. No. Let's see how many points we can grab here.
Order filled.
Okay. Filled. And we are in at 97. So remember, this is a simulation trade. I hope. Yeah, simulation. So okay, let's see. Push. Come on. Greedy. It's gonna keep on pushing, but you know, trading plan, trading goal. let's see if they do it again. They're holding quite nicely, but they should retest this low. Just let's see. Come on. I had push.
Target
Okay.
filled.
That was a simulation trade. Okay, like I mentioned, I am not feeling it today, and I practice a lot of my practice. But I told you simulation trade. Okay, but the analysis was perfect. I mean, market. I wish they had gone lower. Okay, taking the low at least bounce of this support zone, but no, it did not. That's good, because that means there's a strong force to the upside. Okay, of course they hit that target zone. There's a bigger target zone way up here. There's a resistance level way up here. So it's pretty positive. Okay, the market, and well, that was it for now. I think I'm gonna take it slow today. And alrighty, I'll show you what we did, what I've been working with. So bear with me. Don't leave yet. And remember, want to learn my trading strategy? You want to join our trading group? Questions, comments, complaints, jokes, you know what to do. Saint Legacy Futures Trading Group. You have a great one. And eventually they came down, retested the low, and boom. You see, sometimes I don't want to brag about it, but when you understand price action, that's what a lot of people bought in here, and then they came in, boom, took the stops, retested that, and then they might keep on pushing, probably. Okay, with well, actually they should keep on pushing, because we have that big target zone right there. So for me, per my trading strategy, I'm not, like I mentioned, I am not feeling it, and I'm okay not trading today. Maybe in the afternoon I'll look into the market, but really I don't know, it's weird. And well, and now this move is done. But yeah, right on point. Market took the low, boom, and then shoom, straight to target. Alrighty, well, you have a great one. Let me know. Want to learn my trading strategy? Want to join our trading group? Questions, comments, complaints, jokes, you know what to do. Saint Legacy Futures Trading Group for VanLife Day Traders. Have a great one. Catch